Here this morning on the River Dart on board Tara. This is a 33-foot Bermudan cutter designed by Winthrop Warner, who's a American naval architect, lesser known on this side of the Atlantic. He worked as a draftsman for John Alden, fairly well known in America. She was built in Marblehead and has been here in the UK for the majority of her life. On the foredeck, she's got a short bowsprit which is fixed, carries a roll of furling Genoa, and here on the inner forestay to the stem head is a boom staysail. So here it comes down to a bronze traveller on the foredeck with a sheet that runs after the cockpit, so it makes her very easy to handle. Here on the foredeck she's got a Loughran's electric anchor windlass, and the anchor goes over a bronze roller about halfway along the bowsprit there, so throws the anchor clear when it's coming up and down. See nice bronze fair lead fittings here, all original. Turning back and looking aft along the deck. The American design, she's only 33 foot, but she's very wide in the beam, much wider than any comparable UK designs of the time. This gives her a lot more space and volume for a boat of this length than would normally be expected. So here, some mahogany coach roof coamings, with bronze port lights in. There's the dorade boxes with chrome bronze dorade vents. All bronze rigging screws and chain plates. Aft here with a step in the doghouse, in the coach roof to the doghouse here, with more space down below. And then back into the cockpit, which is absolutely vast. A lot of comfortable space here. Wheel steering, the bronze steering system here. You're looking forward along the side decks. Stepping down below here on Tara. See how very generous beam makes for a good sized saloon cabin. Here on the port side, got the switch panel, the HF and so on. Under here is top loading fridge and more storage space everywhere. Down here is the Victron battery charger when you're plugged into shore power. outboard on the port side here is a pilot berth. Current ownership, this has just been used for storage because they haven't had the need for the extra berth, but the cushion is there, it can be used. Here on the starboard side is the galley. Got a 2-burner Flavel Wayfarer gas stove and single basin. It's got hot and cold pressurised water. The hot water coming from a calorifier running off the engine. Also heats up with the 240 shore power. Drawers here for storage. And here is battery switches in under here. Back into the saloon here. Offset port and starboard saloon's T-berths. This is a saloon table. Folds up against the forward bulkhead here out the way and drops down. And there's a socket here in the floor which is used for the leg. Got big storage lockers here in behind. And shelves under the deckhead. You can see here these large knees that have been fitted to add stiffness to the hull, and the beam shelf is actually doubled up here over a section in way of the rigging to give more strength. And here she's got bronze hanging knees on the inside of the coach of coamings. Again, just for more strength, and there's a pair of those either side, each side of the mast. Into the heads compartment. So, normal Jabsco manual sea toilet. And a hand basin with pressurised hot water. Cupboard here, and then this is actually a door going into the fore cabin, so it can be used from either cabin if you have guests on board. Mast here, keel stepped into the fore cabin, and she's got a fore hatch above. This has actually got an insect screening and these nice bronze opening port lights. This berth here set as a double at the moment. This midsection lifts up so you can have 2 singles. And quite a good space in this cabin. Here you can see looking right forward into the anchor locker space, and you can see here these double bilge stringers which run full length, give a lot of strength to the hull. Big storage locker here, and here is our door into the heads compartment. Moving back aft, here we are back into the saloon looking aft. And back out on deck.